Okay, dear class, in today's lecture, we will cover the remaining part of chapter 5. Okay, next part of chapter 5 is about hypothesis, okay, and implication of the research. Let's start from here. What is a hypothesis? Basically, it's derived from the theoretical framework. And particularly, the definition of hypothesis is a testable statement, a statement which we can test, okay, numerically, statically. We also can say a proposition that is empirically testable, okay. It is an empirical statement concerned with the relationship among variables. Okay, these variables are available in the theoretical framework, okay. So, some of the characteristics of the good hypothesis must be adequate for its purpose, must be testable, must be based on the theory, okay, or we know the theoretical framework we formed or we built on the basis of theory, as earlier we discussed in the last lecture. Basically, the two types of hypothesis: null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. Null hypothesis always propose negative relationship, okay. And alternative hypothesis is alternate of hypothesis H not mean alternative hypothesis always present positive relationship between variables, okay. Null hypothesis always present negative or no relationship between variables IV and the DV, okay. And the alternative hypothesis always present the positive relationship between IV and DV, mean variables. This is the example of that. Okay, furthermore, basically formations. In respect to formation, there are three types of hypothesis in formations. Okay, if and then statement. If and then statement, second one is directional, and the third one is the non-directional. We will do the exercise, no issue at all. Just wait for a while. Okay, if and then statement. Okay, you can see the web page. Can you see the web page? I'm sharing one. I shared one. Okay, or you don't know. Okay, anyway. Then you know. Suppose in if and then statement, if this thing will be happen, and in the result of if, then will be what will be the result? Then what will be the result? Suppose I will give you the example. One of the example, if and then statement. Okay, if I do not study, then I will fail the test. Okay, if and then statement reflect your independent and dependent. Okay, so I'm give you the example here. It's for a while here. By the way, we also have examples here. I'm going to add one more example. Okay, so it's for a while. Okay. Okay, no problem. We know the jugaad. We don't know the jugaad. Okay, no problem. This is good, easy one. No. Why? So I'm telling you the formatting as well, right? No problem. No problem. For example, first if and then statement. If, see, I do not study, this is IV can be IV. Then I will fail the test. Okay. Yes. I already discussed here. If and then statement reflect your independent variable. Okay, we will do the more practice. We'll give you more information. Second example of if and then statement. Okay, see if if the reward is given, number one, then the worker will be motivated. Reward is IV. Okay, reward can be IV and motivation can be DV. Okay, got it. Hope you got it. Okay, one more example from the directional and the non-directional. What is the difference between directional and non-directional? Okay, trying to tell you through the examples. Second, the higher the reward, the higher the worker motivations. Okay, basically this is also belong with if and then. If and then. This is the directional example. There is a positive relationship between reward and motivation. Okay, direction must have a direction, positive or negative. It's mean. Okay, directional mean our statement must have a positive aspect or negative aspect. We must write. See here in this case. In this case, we have a, see, this is the directions, positive relationship between reward and motivations, or have a reward has a positive effect on reward. Oh, here, sorry la, must be motivation. Okay, must be motivations. Our DV is motivations. I did mistake here. Reward has a positive effect, or can be there is a positive relationship between reward and motivation. See, we also can write. Oh, I will tell you in next slide. I will tell you how to this statement, how to convert in null hypothesis and how to convert is alternative hypothesis. Basically, this is the alternative hypothesis. Okay, what will be the null hypothesis? Anybody can guide me? Okay, suppose there is a positive relationship between reward and motivation. This is the alternative hypothesis. And then what will be the null hypothesis? There is a negative relationship between reward and motivation. Then will be the null hypothesis. Okay, no worry. Wait for a minute. In next slide, I will discuss. I will give you the maybe some of the exercise. Okay, the last one. The last one is non-directional, mean it has no direction. Okay, there is a relationship between reward and motivation. See, we cannot find any direction, mean positive aspect or negative aspect. This is an open statement. There is a relationship, or might be relationship can be negative, or might be relationship can be positive. Okay. Bole. Bole. Okay. Bholenath. Who is a Bholenath? Might be Logoswari. She might be know about Bholenath. Okay, Hakim. Mafaza. Mafaza, where are you from, Mafaza?
I'm from Indonesia, doctor.
Yes. Ridza Azman. He should be from Malaysia, but I don't know from which state. Azman, where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
I know you're from Malaysia.
Langkawi.
Oh man.
Langkawi Island.
Yes. Okay, where's the CR? Please note his name. We will go to Langkawi on Hari Raya. Okay, he will host us. What are you doing there, bro? Do you have their what Are you, maybe do you have business there?
I don't know.
Why, man? That one is, the potential place for the business. Very good. So many tourists there, right?
Yes.
So you are wasting your time, I mean. So you should not live there. If you are wasting your time, yeah, bro, let's start your business there. You are a business student. Okay. So hope there is any question, any confusion between if and then statement, directional statement, and the non-directional statement. Okay, just wait for a while. I know. See, so some of the argumentations regarding hypothesis, expected relationship, or we also can say hypothesis. Exploratory research, common sense, and logical reasoning. Yeah, must be present in the hypothesis. Without logic and without common sense, we cannot propose the hypothesis. Basically, our research objective, research question, okay, problem statement, and the hypothesis must be aligned, must be same. Okay, please remind this thing. Here, now time for exercise. Time for exercise. Suppose we have two variables. One is service quality, another is a customer switching. Okay, this is the DV, right? This is DV, and this should be IV. IV. Okay, anybody can explain me DV stands for? My brother and sister, can you give me the answer? DV stand for dependent variable. IV stand for independent variable. Okay. Am I right? This is a DV dependent variable in this framework. Am I right? Mafaza, am I right? This is a DV or IV?
Not sure, but I think it's DV.
No, this is IV.
Oh,
This is IV. See, follow the directions. IV always influence to DV. See, follow the direction, arrow direction. So it's mean this is the IV and this is the DV. And also conceptualization service quality always influence or can be cause for customer switching. So customer switching is affecting from service quality. It means customer switching is your DV, service quality is your IV. Okay, how to draw the, yeah, how to draw the H naught, H naught and H1 in non-directional hypothesis here. Okay, how to draw the H naught in directional and H1 mean alternative. How we can draw? Anybody can help me? Okay, I'm giving you one more, no problem. I'm giving you the answer for your easiness. See, can you read here? Can you read here? See, H naught alternative should be negative la. SQ means service quality has no effect on customer switching. Okay, and the alternative should be against the null hypothesis, mean has an effect on CS. But this is non-directional. There is no direction, positive or negative. Another thing, the directional has no effect on CS. Okay, should stand for the same. But H1 alternate has a negative effect, or might be we also can say positive effect on CS. Understand? Okay, one more example from here. Please state. Please state. Now this is your turn. Already la, already same. Already. Just we include one more. This is a mediating or moderating variables. My dear student, this is the mediating or moderating. Anybody can contribute, can explain. The group number 3 is very, very unproductive. They are not going to, or might be they don't have any preparation for 2-day lectures. They just fulfilling, or might be they are just waiting for Hari Raya. Hari Raya is coming, Hari Raya. Oh man, what should I do? See the answer, please look the answer. Because before direct relationship we already discussed, so no need to discuss the direct relationship. Now we discuss the moderating relationship. See here, non-directional has not moderating the relationship between SQ and S, and the alternative should be moderate. Here is no moderation, here is a moderation. In case of directional has not moderated, okay, and negatively moderate, or might be we also can have a is a lower. We also can lower. We also can say might be if we are going to present positively, because we are going to present negatively, so negative. The last one, this should be present you people. We already know this one, direct relationship we already proposed. But how about this one? This is a moderating variable, right? Anybody can explain? This is a moderating or mediating variables. Cha, yelling. Can you open your camera? Can please participate. Cha, yelling. So in this case, this is a moderating or mediating variable. Link, can you hear me?
Hi, doctor.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay.
I think this is customer satisfaction is mediating because it's go through the
Good.
process of service quality and customer switching.
Okay, wonderful. So, what will be the hypothesis, non-directional alternative hypothesis and the null hypothesis? Do you have any idea?
Yes.
Okay.
Customer satisfaction not mediates the relationship between service quality and
SQ
customer
and
switching.
CS. Okay, and alternative? Might be we propose there is a relationship. Customer satisfaction has a mediating effect. Between SQ and the CS, right?
Yes.
And the H1 here we can say, okay, I'm going to write here. Customer S only understand satisfaction has no mediating effect or relationship between SQ and CS. This one. Okay. This is the alternative. That one is a null. This one should be alternative. So customer satisfaction has mediating SQ and CS. Okay. In respect of directional. Okay. Link. So how we can propose the directional hypothesis?
Same as non-directional.
Wonderful. This one. Then How about the H1?
And then maybe we can add negatively or positively.
Because we can say here negatively. Because if we propose positively, we can say positively. Okay, so we can say has a negative mediating relationship. This one, be negative or the lower, maybe negative relationship, mediating relationship between SQ and CS. Okay, let's see the result. Here I already solved. You can see from your slides as well. See here, CS negatively mediated relationship between SQ and CS. Got it, right? Let's discuss the managerial implications. Basically, listen very carefully. This is our second topic of today's lecture. Managerial implication, it means the implication of research. Implication research on the basis of your result, on the basis of your result of your thesis, result of your research. Basically, there are three basic types of implication of the research. Number one is the managerial, okay, or why we can say practical implications. Number two, theoretically, it means theory in the knowledge, contribution in the knowledge, okay. First one is practical implication is about to solution of any problem. That's why it's called practical implications. The other one is the creation or the contribution in the knowledge. We can say theoretical implication. Okay, and the contribution in the methodology. We say methodological implications. Here I'm just discussing managerial or the practical implications. It is also clear that once the problem is defined as a good graph for the four different types of variable, broaden the understanding of message as to how multiple factors mapping organizational setting. Okay, knowledge of how and for what purpose of theoretical framework is developed, knowledge of what significance and why is a hypothesis. Okay, if such knowledge is absent, many of the fighting through the research. Okay, this slide is giving the journal point of view of the managerial implication. By the way, I already told you, okay, this research is will help see might be what will be the practical problem here in respect of service quality in the customers. Can be lower customer switch, higher customer switching. This is a problem. This is a practical problem. How to control is we have to introduce the different strategies. Okay, one of the strategy of the service quality, we improve the service quality. Okay, after the result, if we find the positive relationship, if we find the positive hypothesis result, okay, it's mean service quality impacting on the service customer switching. So our company can introduce or can improve the service quality to reduce the customer switching. So this is our first managerial implications. We can say, okay, the manager of the company must focus on the service quality. Okay, this service quality will improve or will control the customer switching. Got it? This is the managerial implications. In terms of theoretically, we also can propose. Okay, see, this is the first study. This is the first study which testing this relationship, or which investigated the relationship between service quality and the customer switching. So this is also contribution in the literature. And the might be methodology we used interview, might be previous research they use survey, maybe previous research they use interview. No, we use survey questionnaire. Okay, this is also contribution because we introduce a new method. Might be we also can introduce another method. Okay, exercise 1 and exercise 2. Take home. Okay, first here discuss this one. You have 15 minutes, okay, for this exercise. Give me directional and non-directional hypothesis. Okay, give me directional and non-directional hypothesis detail. You have 15 minutes. I will knock you again or 3:50 la, 3:15. Okay, please. Then alternative H1 should be motivation has mediating role between mediating role or mediating relationship, we also can say, between reward and work performance. Okay, and the last hypothesis should be moderation. This one Wallace. See, H naught has no more relationship or moderating relationship of reward and work performance. Okay, so H1 should be impact on the relationship between relationship between reward and work performance. Okay, here also relationship between reward and work performance. So this is a solution. Understand? This is the solution. Okay, this is a directional or non-directional? This is a non-directional. Okay, how about the directional? How about directional? Just change the alternative here. It will convert. Okay, there is a positive relationship between reward and work performance. So here, motivation has positive mediating role between. Okay, and the here Wallace has a positive moderating impact on the relationship between reward and work performance. Okay, paham? Bole, understand? Okay, so how about this framework? Wow. In here we have only one IV, and here we have a 2 IV. First, we propose this one. This relate to this one, this to this one. Okay, then mediation between this one, then between this one. Okay, wait. See here. First propose this one. Then this relationship. Then this one also like this. One. Then two. The moderation also between two, like this one. And this one also two. Will be how many hypotheses? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hypotheses. Will be 6 hypotheses. Okay, one more solution going to give you. Let's go here. Okay. Find any work. Okay, employee performance. Employee performance or work performance. We have no work performance. We also can find different work performance and find different variables on this title as well. Then can find the different theoretical framework. Maybe the latest paper. Yeah. Well, occupational self-efficacy on the work performance through intrinsic work motivations. Mean this should be mediation. Okay, let's see the theoretical framework. Then we can propose the hypothesis. Okay, see here, first hypothesis has to increase the intrinsic motivations. No, just we focus first. Maybe did he present the hypothesis or did he present the theoretical framework or not? Sometimes they graphically representation, they present graphically, and sometimes just they presented in terms of in words. Here, first hypothesis, what is meaning? Here, is mean occupational self-efficacy lead to increase intrinsic. In here, self-efficacy is IV. Intrinsic motivation is the DEV. Okay, one more hypothesis. H2 occupational has a to increase the work performance. Here also, this is a IV and this is a DV. Here, intrinsic motivation. Intrinsic motivation is a mediation between self-efficacy and how we can make this framework. We can graphically how we can make this framework or theoretical framework graphically. Simply like this. Here. Here like this. Here should be occupational safety. This variable, what is a in the self-efficacy and okay, occupational self-efficacy. Occupational self-efficacy should be here, work performance should be here, and here should be motivations. And then we can present the two hypotheses. First, this one. First, we can propose this hypothesis, then this mediation motivation. Two hypotheses. Okay, one more example where we can see the theoretical framework as well. Okay, might be not this one. Okay, we can download this one. Everything is available on the Google Scholar, but you have to, need some effort. You have to need some effort. Moderating, already tell, moderating role of IT competencies and work operation on employee work performance. Okay, let's see theoretical framework. See theoretical framework and the hypothesis. See, wow, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. How? So its solution you also can find. See, this is the IV. This is the task mediation. Okay, this is the DV. So hypothesis. Number one, first hypothesis should be this one, this to this. Wait for a minute. Wait for a minute. Can you propose this one? So, anybody can propose hypothesis for this theoretical framework. I know your competency, no problem. You just motivation has a relationship with the. Okay. As usage has no relationship with the employee performance. No, H1. No, H1 must be in positive la. H0 has a relationship with employee. No, this one, yeah, Darshini, this one is null hypothesis. Null hypothesis. This one is the null hypothesis should be no ESM usage has no relationship, or we also can say ESM has no relationship between, or might be also ESM has no relationship on, has no impact on employee work performance, and the H1 has ESM has impact on work performance. We also can say, okay, let's see the result here. H1 has, see, usage in the workplace is positively associated. Okay, this is a directional or non-directional hypothesis. Anybody can explain me? Anybody can tell me? This is the directional hypothesis or the non-directional hypothesis? Hello?
Directional.
Yes. The second hypothesis is task interdependence in the positively associated with the work performance. Task mediate the relationship between ESM usage and the work performance. Then moderating, we have a two moderation, one IT competency and the work cooperation. Let's see the, okay, here. Employee IT competency positively moderate the relationship between ESM usage and the task interdependencies. And the other one is the work cooperation. Here. See, the last hypothesis, work cooperation as a positive. Very simple, very simple. Just I need your some intention and hard work from your side. Please don't take this subject as a, the ordinary subject. This is a very compulsory subject. Please cooperate with me. Okay, start. Record your attendance. You have only 1 minute. 1 minute only. I will not give you more than 1 minute.